Policeman, Superintendent of Fleming County Schools with this week's Our Story video segment. We're back at Simons Middle School. We're talking to 7th grader Maggie McGlone, who's going to talk to you about all these great things happening here at Simons, but also some things that she's looking forward to and working on right now. So Maggie, first, what do you really like about this school year?
I really like my 8th period enrichment time with Mrs. Stayer. Me and my peers are really pushed to our best of our abilities, and we're just be able to work together.
And what are some of the activities that you do during the 8th period?
We do a lot of philosophical chairs and debates. We want to be able to express our opinions on topics and not target people as we express our opinions.
Sure, that's a great communication skill to have, especially in the 21st century, being able to communicate. What are you looking forward to this school year?
I'm looking forward to all the extracurricular activities and engaging with my peers.
Yeah, you guys just finished up the winter formal, which was a big success, I hear, and a big event. And I know you guys are now including the 3-week holiday break that you've got before you start the second semester, which is starting January 10th. What is one talent that people may not know about you?
I'm not quite sure if it's a talent, but one skill that I have is that being able to use my education for so much more than just to gain it, but to pursue it to the best of my ability in real world circumstances.
Yeah, you're just always trying to learn, trying to get better, and that's a great skill and talent to have, and I applaud you for that. So let's talk about something a little bit more fun, okay? So archery, it is exploding here in Fleming County. We've got a lot of students participating. You're on the middle school team, so let's talk about what's been your experience so far.
Well, we've got into the multi-purpose room and we've shot the bows a few times, figured things out, because several kids that are on the archery team have never been around a bow or any type of thing. So they didn't even know what eye dominant they were, so we figured that out. We figured out everything that needed to be done. Now we're just waiting for our bows to come in. We have super cool bow boxes with Simons Middle School on them, so we're pretty excited about that.
They are super cool. And it's just amazing the number of students that typically would not be student athletes that are participating in archery. And it started with the high school, and now it's went down to the middle school, and we're hoping to get it down to elementary by this time next year. However, we do have archery starting in the elementary B classes right after the holiday break. So, Maggie, let's talk about how are you focused on your reading this school year?
I'm focused on my reading by tracking my lexile and making sure that I improve every month to meet my career readiness goal.
Yeah, and each day that you probably do achieve 3,000. Alex, you guys are really big into Alex up here. That's your math. And you guys are just really well with that. Growth, we expect growth to be off the chart. So let's talk about some of the clubs that you're participating in. I know you're part of FFA here. So let's talk about, we know that does a lot of service out in the community, the FFA, but what does that do for a student?
For a student, it really gets you more out with your peers. It lets you socialize and just feel comfortable because you have something in common with all your peers when you gather together, and it just makes you feel part of something.
Yeah, and with the FFA, even in middle school, it starts developing those leadership skills and a lot of things leading into the next question. FFA does a lot of stuff that BPIs do about communication and leadership and things like that. So let's talk about what are you focused on your BPIs this school year?
I'm focused on my communication and purpose. I'm going to put that in with my evidence of FFA and being president and stuff like that.
Sure, and Maggie, one of the things that we were talking off camera about is your rationales. That you've got your rationales, you're drafting those right now. So let's talk about what are the rationales for? What do the rationales serve? What's the purpose of them?
Well, you want to be able to look back at your BPIs and know exactly what you were doing. You don't want to waste a lot of time and put in what you did but not know how. So you want to be able to look at it and gain everything that you got from that experience, and you just want to make sure you get that across in your rationales.
And it's the good thing about BPIs, it is all about you, about your personalized learning, about what your interests are, and obviously you're going to do yours on FFA, you mentioned, and BPIs just do so many, offer students so many learning opportunities. We want you to come meet Maggie. She's going places. We also want you to come and see Simonsville School. They're doing some phenomenal work. Also, due to the tornadoes in western Kentucky, if you have donations, you can drop them off at any school or district office. And also, make sure that you have a Merry Christmas